Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to Talking Threesome. Welcome back, friends. I'm Steph. I'm Mary.
Liz.
And
we're feeling good tonight. I feel like our levels are like, we are
Oh my gosh.
on
yeah,
fire.
I don't know
So
why.
much better.
I don't know why that is.
We're feeling really
What?
good.
I think you had a vacation.
Oh, are we refreshed?
I don't know.
I'm
I'm not
refreshed.
refreshed. I just
Yeah, I'm refreshed. I had a fabulous time. Where did I go?
Big Cedar.
Big Cedar. And it was just a fabulous time. So relaxing, great conversations, great food, great drinks, just all time shopping.
Awesome
What else
boots.
could you-
I know, that
Yeah,
is right
awesome
all up
boots.
your alley.
Yeah,
And pool time?
pool time, hot tub. Wow, just it hit everything, full circle.
That's
Anyway,
awesome.
so
That's so
yes,
good.
I'm
That's so good.
refreshed. How about you, Mary?
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna get my collar. Thanks.
Refreshed?
Yes.
You okay?
You know what? I'm good. Yeah,
Okay,
we're good. We're in a good spot, and it's almost past October 1st, which is Hell Day for me from a work perspective.
Yep.
So
10-1,
we will
10-1.
10-1. You've heard about 10-1 from for a while from probably both of us. So anyway, I'm good. We've got some good content planned this pod. I'm super excited.
Good.
Yeah.
How are you doing? And Liz?
I'm living in a stress bubble, but you know, I'm feeling your vibe, so it's okay.
okay.
I believe after Friday things should like feel a little better. There's a lot going on, so it's all good. It's all good things, all good problems to have. So, but
Well,
it's
true.
you know,
Just
Nonetheless.
some days you just need,
some days.
wish it would take it down a notch, but
Yep,
that's just not reality.
I know.
So here we are. Here
We've
we are.
got like in the land of St. Louis, COVID and strep everywhere.
Yes.
It's like heightened and nutty, and people are out sick, and kids are sick, and
Yes.
like it's just not fun. So
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of COVID and I've heard strep
yeah,
too.
so
Is the COVID kind of the cough the same as before?
super tired people is what
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
getting.
really?
Like
Okay.
they are coughing, but like the level of sleepiness and just
Oh.
it seems you know
Fatigue.
this massive fatigue, they can't get up. So and again, when you're sick, sleep it off is a great
Yeah.
remedy, but
Yeah.
geez
Yep.
Louise, it's seems to be really taking some folks down for the count, so it's unfortunate.
It's bad.
Yeah, so anyway,
Okay.
Well, if you're listening to us and you're not feeling good, we hope we make you feel better.
yes.
Just.
And the new COVID vaccine just came out will be
I
got
saw
approved this week, but it's not
Yeah.
out yet because they've got to do some more stuff. Not that that's neither here nor there, but I just found
good
it
to know.
interesting.
We
Good
got
to
our
know.
flu shots last week,
Oh.
which apparently has a little something. But
Well,
helps with the
right,
COVID
it's a
or
derivative, right? I mean, it kind of
for
functions.
this year's strain of COVID or
They
something. I
always
don't know,
kind of
whatever.
say,
Cocktail.
you know, they're trying to guess, which one it is.
Right, which
So I will
that's what they
say,
do with the flu shot.
right, that's what I meant.
Right.
The
Oh,
flu.
yeah.
Like they're trying this year it's going to be really good, and so until I got vitality points, which is like points to help you, I did not get the flu shot, and I did not get the flu, but I also have not had the flu when I had the flu shot. So I'm indifferent
Yeah.
either way. I just need those points so that my health insurance is lower,
Yeah.
which is super important because I don't want to pay 3 times.
Right, no.
So I will go ahead and take that flu shot
Yeah,
sure.
in the
Okay.
hopes that I will not get the flu.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Incentives.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So
Cool.
what do we have, ladies?
So we have some products to talk about. So we'll kind of do them. We won't do them all at the same time. So I have my first sort of long-term product here.
Okay.
I've not. So I know Liz was on the semaglutide and kind of gives us updates. This one is not one. This is a 6-month timeline. This is called Nutrafol, and it is hair wellness from within. And I'll have you show them the box. So somehow, whoops, I have building classes. Somehow I have been losing hair at a rapid rate, and for anybody that knows me knows that I really do love my hair, and seeing it in the shower drain threefold scares me. So I looked online and I looked for the best hair stuff. I didn't want to put anything on my head because if you guys watched, I don't even know what episode it was, I like to shampoo my hair a lot, so I don't want anything no product in here. So I had to find like a vitamin. So this is a vitamin that I will tell you the packaging is super high end. I got it on Amazon. It was pricey. It was $82 for a month's worth. But I will show you, here's the jar. It's a glass jar. Do you
have to keep it refrigerated?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so. Here's how you can see the inside. For the capsules, you're supposed to take 4 a day. Reviews were good, so I'm just hoping that it keeps my hair from falling out and that it makes my hair a little thicker because I have super thin hair. So I've taken four tablets so far, but they said you have to take it up to 6 months to see any change. So
Okay.
that's
So-
mine.
And it is pretty clean relative to a lot of supplements. I mean, you look at what their active complex is and what the actual vitamins are and the active ingredients. Not a lot of fillers, not a lot of extracts, not a lot of coloring. So it'd be great to kind of hear how it works.
See how it goes. We're gonna see how how the hair feels. But I don't know why the brushes and the picks and all are just full of hair, so it scares me. I haven't seen any like bald spots, but I don't know. I'm freaked out about it. So I decided to invest in this, and it says with natural stress, apogens, and growth powering patented Synergen complex. So we'll see. Anyway, Nutrafol is my long-term product that I will let you guys know how it goes.
And while we obviously don't give medical advice or anything like that on here, but one of the things that Mary is also going to get checked out is just her TSH and her T3, so her thyroid, because in women, and she's very good at getting her annual physicals.
I think it's next week.
Yep.
Yes.
That can be, again, not medical advice, just some knowledge to share. That can be a symptom of a thyroid. Typically overactive, but it could be underactive. Just sometimes when it's imbalanced, that could be a symptom for that as well. So maybe
So let me ask you this: how about vitamin D? Does vitamin D you think have anything to do with it or no?
Not normal.
Okay, because I'm super
but that
deficient
has
in
lots
vitamin
of
D.
other things that yes.
Okay. So I have to take like I don't know 50,000 something.
Yes.
Well, I haven't taken it for a real long time, but
You should take.
I know. So what's gonna happen? Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, ooh, I better start taking it, and then I'm gonna take it before the doctor visit next Friday, and then I'm gonna hope that but I will say this, when all the COVID craziness, everybody was saying the people that were having the toughest time during COVID was people that were vitamin D deficient.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm vitamin D deficient, so I'm gonna take these extra strength vitamin D pills like I really should. And when I had my annual checkup, they said your vitamin D is good. So I should probably figure
It'll be good to just get it.
I take it every day.
It is.
5,000 units.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
We live indoors, right? And so
Even though I love the sun, we all love the sun.
we all love the sun. So a lot of folks are deficient at some level. I mean, Joe's super deficient on it, but it is because we're just not outdoors like we were where we started, and
Right, that makes sense.
So there's
Okay, there's that. Cool.
awesome. I can't wait to see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Super thick hair. I'm gonna have like.
You're gonna be like,
Beautiful locks.
yes, I can't wait to.
Me too. Maybe I won't have to shampoo my hair 3 times a day. No.
Yes.
Just kidding.
Oh,
For
my
those of you
gosh.
that have listened to us for a long time, you know how much I love to shampoo my hair. Okay.
Yes.
What else we got?
Oh, I don't know. What?
Nope.
I want to share. The only thing I have to share.
Look, she's getting in her bag. We never know
The
what's
goodie
coming
bag.
out. We never know.
No, the only The only thing I have, and I wanted to share, my bracelets.
Oh, yes.
Because this all started, I wanted these bracelets because if you would hold up your hand.
Oh, yeah, so
Because
these are my, yeah.
Yeah, what are they called?
These are the Buddha Girl bracelet. Oh,
You should show them, class.
Alright.
Yeah. Thanks, Vicki, for telling us. Here, I'll hold this.
So I wanted these, I really, really like these bracelets a lot. They are pricey and they're hard to find too. They're not just readily available and everything. So I started looking at, you go down a rabbit hole where you start looking at that, and then one thing leads to another and everything. So I found these. These are guitar strings.
yes.
And they come in whatever colors and everything. These are 50 guitar strings. And this gal, I ordered them off Amazon, but this gal,
Let me take her card and show it.
Oh, sure, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't know what the card says.
It says where.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So this gal makes them by hand. You can order them off Etsy or Amazon.
And we'll tag her.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about her, but I sure do like these. Of course, these are the gold ones. I think silver and black, and they just come in this little tin, and everything, and it's all these cute little hand.
Can I see one of them? Just a few.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you kind of Zoe loves the feel of them.
Ooh.
That's what she does. She just sits
I know.
on my
Aren't they
lap
fun?
and,
Yeah.
sensory.
It's almost
kind
like
of thing.
soothing. Like,
That's all she does is that she loves. But you kind of just put a chunk on at a time and they roll right off.
Oh my gosh.
They're awesome.
But-
And they're nearly indestructible. I have them in black and hot pink.
And I would say they're like, I would give them, they've got a little give to them.
Semi-stretchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I got it.
Okay.
But they, and I don't like bangles because at work when you write.
Yeah.
Jingle, jingle.
Well, they hit the table and then they are uncomfortable and they're.
We have a class on that.
Oh,
about how not to
Not to
wear
wear
the
Don't-
chinky.
Don't
well,
wear bang,
or-
yeah, don't do that,
Yeah.
yes. But they're very comfortable, they're, flexible and everything. But, and they were, $40.
Awesome. Great price.
Yeah, good price, 50,
Yeah.
50 of them, so I love them, I really do love
Good.
them. So, what is it, wineware.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
You've
very
got
cute.
great taste.
I know, they're awesome.
That's her little thing, because she wrote that too at the
Oh.
bottom of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Okay.
But then when I take them off, I just put them back in the tin and everything, keep them all
Perfect. So
together.
you know where they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway,
Good.
that's my latest little purchase.
That's awesome.
I really like it.
And I'll give you the minute or the 30 seconds on the Buddha Girls. So I actually got these in Cayman Island. They were obviously here in the U.S. I got them last year as kind of a present to myself when I was there for a conference. Now they're a little bit more easily found around here. So I've got this rose gold. I bought them about a year ago. They're closer to about $120, and you get, somewhere between 6 and 9 typically. I have gold also. I have a silver that were only 4, so they were a reduced cost. But there's a couple of boutiques now that sell them, and these, the actual real Buddha Girls versus, just a dupe or something.
Which you gotta watch.
And you gotta
because
watch,
that
yeah.
dupe stuff, I
Is-
mean,
yeah.
they're gel and
They're-
they're
yes.
like rubber, not what do
Like,
I wanna say?
those jelly, like
Yeah.
the shoes.
Yes.
Like those.
Almost like that, which you don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
So big fan of these.
Really like
they
them. Really
the
good.
story behind them. Look up their site. We'll tag them in here as well, along with the wineware. Just because they're just both fun. I bought the the small medium size, which probably fits just most humans. There's a large, and they're pretty
Let me
big.
see. I'm gonna just see.
Yeah, give it a go
Yeah.
and see.
That,
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yep. Because you wouldn't probably want it any bigger. 'cause,
No, that's
yeah,
no.
It would
This
be,
is
yeah.
good. This is good.
Bless you,
Oh,
bless you.
well,
Yep, bless you. And yep.
done.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Yay.
Thank you.
So anyway, a couple of different kinds of bracelets, a lot of fun. You can wear them with anything. They do not make noise in the boardroom.
No, not at
So
all.
I wear them quite a bit. And again, rose gold is similar. Rose is very much like a neutral, but lots of options, a lot of
I love
fun.
it.
The
Super
story
cute.
behind it kind of makes you feel good.
Yeah. Super
I like.
good.
I like.
Good.
All right.
Very much.
What you got?
But well, maybe
Yeah.
a couple of things, but maybe before we move on from that, so I know she's got an Etsy shop. and on Amazon, I think you
Oh,
said.
yes.
So,
Etsy and
I'd be curious, those that are listening, and just from you ladies, from a Etsy kind of, where do you feel? And the reason I say that is I've been looking for a great map to put on a wall with all of my mix tiles. So you guys know I love my mix tiles, and I'm a proponent of that, and I try and capture very much impromptu shots and things like that for every trip that we go on. And so I wanted to take a map and then pinpoint and kind of map mix tiles and the map together.
Okay.
And I found a great one. It's coming this week, but I did a lot of research basically on Etsy, because again, I think you can customize it, and
Yes.
I enjoy Etsy. I think they kind of had a little bit of a hard time. It felt like maybe a year ago or something. I think they were changing some of the, I don't know, maybe they
Okay.
weren't, but it just, I think now they, I feel very comfortable again. It didn't give me pause, but it felt like the prices and the shipping and things were a little confusing for a little while.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Okay. But so I'm just kind of curious. Do you use Etsy? What do you think of Etsy? And
Just for instance, these bracelets, I did it off of Amazon because it was free shipping versus
Okay.
if Etsy, I went through Etsy, would have had to pay for shipping, and the price would have been a little more.
okay, makes sense.
If I'm looking for something, I don't know, it's a toss up.
Yeah,
So
Depends
I
on
would say,
product.
so when I was looking for the lake, I was looking for a Lake of the Ozarks kind of custom-ish picture. But just a picture of the lake where it was like depth, where it showed the depth of the lake. Anyway, I found this person on Facebook. They also have Etsy, but I found them on Facebook because I was scrolling through things. They're like, hey, are you looking for this? So it's actually like a 3D picture where the lake is inset, and I've seen some where the lake
Oh,
is.
interesting.
It's like a 3D. So and again,
Do you have
a
it?
little, yeah, it's
Is it
right.
the one that shows that you're at the Gravois Orm? Is that something different?
No, this is the one right next to that recliner.
Oh,
That's
okay.
literally right
on,
there.
on
That's
a piece of wood.
on the piece of wood.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So it's a wood.
So it's
that's
very
somebody
3D.
makes it.
Okay, somebody makes it.
Somebody does
Wow,
make it.
okay.
And but they had it on Facebook, but I also found them on Etsy, and they were very, very good. I did see them on Amazon too, but I had already bought it. But I'm gonna say it was comparable as far as
Okay.
price goes. Yeah. So I really think Etsy. I totally agree with you guys. They went through a little bit of the whole shipping thing, and it's tough because Amazon is just so ginormous that if you're on Prime, you can get free shipping, and then. So I would just almost say I wish the Etsy people would maybe give a little bit of break on shipping, not necessarily lose a ton of money, but give a little bit of break to get some business. And then I think they would, if they had advertisers, they would say, hey, buy this through us versus Amazon. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
I like that. Yeah.
Can we go ahead and do some of this
snacks.
stuff
Yeah,
here?
okay. So we did, the goat cheese, fig, pistachio, hot honey. So I was like, oh, let's do more. This food stuff was fun. So here's what we have this time is I went and shopped at Costco. So this is what we have. We're doing live tasting. We've not had any of these before. This is green chili chicken firecrackers. So I'll show this to you guys. Then I'm gonna turn over so you can see. You cook it in the air fryer or the conventional oven.
And you cooked this in the oven?
I cooked these. I don't have an air fryer, so I know all of you people will probably
I don't
say.
have one either. I'm thinking we probably should get one
You
on
need
Black
one.
Friday.
Oh,
You should.
okay. I'm in for that because I feel like, but it's not gonna sit on the counter because it can't sit there.
No.
Okay.
I agree with that, but
So this is at Costco. I'm gonna say the cost was.
And there's 30.
Yeah, there's 30. This is I cooked half of there's 2 bags, and I cooked one bag. So it's half. Just so you know, conventional oven, in case I didn't hold this up long enough.
Okay,
Conventional
you're
oven.
talking too long. Go, I mean, no,
Okay,
you go
no.
on and talk,
Okay,
but I'm
so
I'm
400,
gonna eat
have the oven at 400. So
400? Okay,
But
so
this
maybe-
is, there's white meat chicken, green chili pepper, Monterey Jack, mozzarella, and a crispy wrapper. That's what the
Oh,
thing
okay.
says.
Sounds
So,
delicious.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
hand
I'm
this
in.
to you.
Thank you.
And they're cold now, so imagine these warm.
Good. Good spice, good heat, not too much, but,
Yeah.
you know, taste, a good tasty heat.
Really good.
Uh-huh.
A little delayed heat.
Yeah.
Chicken quality's good.
3 pieces are a serving, so that's awesome.
210 calories.
Yeah. Those are yummy.
So you cut these in half?
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
So just so you see, this is.
Cute
I'm
little
not gonna-
display
I'm not
tray.
gonna- yeah.
You could throw some avocado on one end, some salsa on the other.
right.
It'd be perfect.
So this is half, right? Okay.
Really yummy.
Yeah.
And I would say for sitting out almost an hour, they're still pretty crispy.
Yeah,
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna rate it. 1 out of 10. 10 being the best thing you ever had.
Well, best.
10 being like.
How about best store-bought app? Like, use that as our scale, maybe.
Sure. Okay, best one. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say 10. I would buy these. I don't go to Costco,
Wow.
but Mister does, so I
good.
will.
Oh, so sweet.
What? I don't know.
I would give them a solid 8. I would 100% buy them. I don't know exactly what I've had that I think is better than this as a store-bought, but I'm hesitant to give a 10 right off the out of
Because
the
I
gate.
feel like on Dave Portnoy on pizza
Yes,
reviews.
I feel like there's more there. Like Deerberg's crab and shrimp dip. That might be my 10. But these are, for a frozen thing, solid, delicious.
Yeah, very good. I like them.
Super
mean,
good.
So what
You know,
was yours? 10?
10.
Because I would
You were
buy
8. I'm gonna go 8.5.
All right.
I mean, they almost remind me of a taquito,
Very
but way better.
lighter.
And
Way
way
lighter.
lighter.
Better,
Yes.
yes, lighter and better
Good
than
flavor.
a taquito.
Yeah,
Yes.
This was a new purchase this weekend. Okay.
That was a good
Very
start.
good. Yeah,
Okay,
I like
good.
it.
Well,
I
that
like
well
it.
done, Mira,
Okay.
well done.
Thanks. Okay. So good. All right.
All right, the only other comment that I have, is I wanted to follow up, with the Bellamy.
Bellamy?
Yes,
Yes.
because while I was at Big Cedar, I took
Oh, yeah.
I took those.
Did you take
with
them?
me
Oh,
and
good,
everything, and so I used it all. I think I have some under eye cream left yet.
I know, it's truly just on
Yeah,
or
yeah.
fourth finger, always fourth, yeah.
Just a little bit, but I really liked it. Really
good.
felt good. Good absorption. Did I say that right?
You did?
And it felt really soft. It felt good, really good. I liked it a
Okay.
lot.
Awesome.
And I used all of them. I used them
You tried
all
the whole
in.
thing.
Tried
Awesome.
the whole thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Throughout the long weekend. Yeah.
So you
I
would
liked
buy.
it. I would.
Do you know? So do you know how much? I mean, and I don't
No, I
even
don't
know
know.
how much they cost, but
Oh, I don't know.
okay. Okay. I don't.
I don't-
It's probably. I mean, if it
Okay,
works,
I'm
it's
gonna-
not.
I use the face cleanser all the time, and the kids. So I buy usually 4 at a time, because Hunter, has a face regimen that will match any, Instagram influencer on the planet.
He could be an influencer.
He could. So he gets his own. I have one, and then Parker and Molly kind of share or whatever. I would say it goes 4 to 6 months. Probably is about reasonable, and I believe it's $46. Don't quote me on that.
For 46, for how
It's
many of them?
for
For
one.
4
one.
to
Okay.
6 months.
So I typically buy 4 of them at a time.
Okay.
So that,
Okay.
we're kind of all roughly on the same schedule. And when I start seeing mine disappear because Hunter uses it twice a day, then I'm like, oh, it's time to call Nick and get an order in. But I think that's where it is. It's somewhere, I'm gonna call it $45 to $60, depending on, because there's always a discount code.
Okay.
There's always something. Don't 100% quote me on that, but I feel pretty confident. Anyway,
Okay. Good.
yeah.
All right, very good.
So I have a revised version of Rapid Fire.
Oh, my.
This is you know, and just so I know, for the new listeners, if you're new to listening, we have no conversation about what we're going to talk about, so they have no idea what I'm about to say. So here is my question.
I don't.
I really
I do
like
too.
them. I
They're
do
so
too.
good.
I know. I couldn't go
Oh.
higher than an 8.5. Okay. What were we gonna say?
No, I just
You need more
to-
tequila?
No, I have plenty.
Okay.
But I need to take a picture of the box to send
Oh,
to Mister so
okay.
he can
Yes.
put it on his
The
Costco
list.
list.
Okay. Here's my
Okay.
revised,
Revised.
rapid fire.
All right.
Five things you like right now.
Oh.
Oh, like, oh.
Just anything?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
It can't be, it needs to
Can I
be.
write it down? Do you want me to tell you the whole list? I mean,
I just need
guess I
5.
can't. Well, I don't, okay, well.
Well, no, just say them out.
Well, I don't know, I gotta write it down.
No, you don't. I'm not gonna allow this. This is my.
Okay, pen down.
Okay.
Okay, well, I can't think about just 5 right off the bat.
But, okay, give me one.
Okay, tequila.
Okay. You wanna give me one?
Pizza.
My number 1 is a sweatshirt.
Okay.
Okay, number 2.
Fall boots.
You got some good ones.
I
Wine.
Perrier.
I don't even know what it was called. I can explain.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't want to go into it, but a certain.
Too late.
You're right. Cucumber Rita from Casa Laredo.
Okay.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
That was 3 for me.
I'm gonna say caramelized onion and Gruyere dip from Costco.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yes, that is. That is very good.
Dry sauna.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
See, now I'm stuck. I can't.
I'm gonna say
right now.
I'm gonna say some blue cheese olives.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
always very good.
Could that be your number 4? Is that your number 4?
Sure. What I've had, my snack every night for the last 2 weeks so far, a half sour pickle.
Okay.
With
in a coffee cup with
juice to drink,
Okay.
to sip.
Well, I guess I went off the food thing with my sauna.
No,
thing,
you
but-
can no. It's a free for all.
Okay, I would say olives in general for number 4 then. So I've got pizza, wine, sauna, olives.
And I had I know Mrs. Wages pickle mix from I think you can get it at Walmart.
I think you can get it
So
all over.
I made pickle shots on Saturday. Better than so it's a package. It makes probably makes 2 gallons
Oh my.
of or maybe
Holy
a
moly.
gallon and a half.
Right.
Maybe a gallon and a half of pickle. You do have to strain it to get the remnants out. But I will say, so we did a little poker run. Our doc was a host. The pickle shots went first. The pickle shots went before the Jello
Really?
shots. Some people were getting 4 pickle shots, and like the one person was doing all 4 of them. I will
not
tell you
heard-
that they're totally different. They're not like pickle brine that you get from Mount Olive. So anyway, that
delicious.
is my that's my number 5.
Because you've done Mont Olive for.
I have for a
Ever
long
on
time.
time,
And you know
your
what? They
go-to.
get expensive
Well,
because you
they
only
do.
get the jar and then you only get half the juice.
Mm-hmm.
That might make like 10 shots. I need like 100. That's gonna be an expensive.
Lord.
But the Mrs. Wages. So thank you, Rachel, for if you're listening, for giving me that suggestion. She was the one that said, "Oh, buy Mrs. Wages and just make your own pickle brine," and I did. And I will tell you, it is not like any other pickle brine.
Sounds
very
delicious.
good. So what
Yeah.
I would do different is I would add a whole red pepper to the boil, because you have to boil it. You'd boil it just like you do any other brine. So it's vinegar, water, pickle
Is it a
seasoning.
powder?
It is a powder.
Okay.
You boil it, and I would say I would put a whole red pepper or 2 red peppers in it to infuse it to give it a little spice. And I would also say I probably used about a half a cup of powdered sugar because it was a bite, so it needed
Oh.
it needed a little taming. So that's what.
Wow.
So that was
Wow.
That sounds
that's
delicious.
well, that was a long number 5, but
Yeah, I would,
did you get 5?
I'm just gonna go lame and say hot tub.
Oh, there you go.
Just because I
That's
haven't
lame.
been in a
That's
hot
5 things you like right
Well,
now.
I
right
get
now,
it.
right
I
now,
love
it was
Okay.
so. Okay.
My
That
number
was
five, my number 5 is probably I love this season of Peloton. So for those of you who don't know, I love my Peloton class and my app and my bike and all things. And it's Peloton All for One, and they just do all different kinds of music, every genre you could think of, and they support whether it's an up and coming artist or something like that. And
Oh,
so just a
Oh,
lot
that's
of
really
lot
neat.
of
That's a good
fun, lot of
That's
fun stuff.
neat.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So.
yeah, I
love
like
it.
that. I like that.
Oh, what's our time?
Yeah, which we
Just
which-
to make sure we're
which
not
we-
going.
We're not boring everybody
yeah.
for far too long.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We got lots. We got lots. We at least a little bit. At least
Alrighty.
one more topic. You have one?
Huh?
Do you have one?
Oh, no, I just want to say about that. This margarita that I had.
Yeah.
It's that good.
We gotta talk about
Okay.
it.
It looked that good.
I
would
went
say.
back 3 times just to get this one margarita.
That's awesome.
It was so good, and it was in Branson on the Landing, but they do have Casa Laredo is in Clayton,
Oh.
so gonna have to go there. We didn't eat there at all.
Yeah.
All I did was get
Is this the place with the Modelo? Did you have the
No,
Modelo?
that was
Oh,
someplace
a different
else.
place.
That was a
Okay.
different
Okay.
place. Yeah,
So, do you think what made it good was the tequila, the mix, or the salt?
it was everything.
The whole thing
It was that
yeah,
good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was everything. So I took of course I took a picture on the menu, and then the bartender, she told me how to make it then too. So
Oh, that's
I'll
awesome.
be getting everything to make it.
Okay.
So it's really good.
So what kind
But-
of tequila?
Oh, just silver.
Oh,
It
just
says
silver.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
any silver.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, you can do
What's the
downhill
mix
or
then? Is the mix the secret? Or what's making it
Oh,
so
God,
good?
you want me to look?
Oh,
It's, well, it's actual cucumbers muddled and a little bit of jalapenos muddled, but it's a cucumber syrup.
Ooh.
And then Contro and I think
Oh
some
my goodness. Okay.
simple sugar maybe or something.
Okay, maybe
too. I
next
don't know.
pod we'll give them, you test it again, test your home recipe, and then we'll give it to them.
Okay, yeah, I will. It was really, really good.
Okay.
But you
good.
can have one.
Yeah.
Why?
Little kick.
Well,
Or just-
I'm a one margarita person.
Okay.
I can't sit there and drink a bunch because it gets too sweet.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
It's a one margarita.
Okay.
You only can have one.
But you can have 6 tequilas.
6.
You know.
Only one.
Details, Mary, details. We don't let the details get in the way of a good story.
I can't wait to go to Casa Laredo again.
That's
because It was very,
awesome.
very good. How much time do we got?
We got time.
Yeah, we're good. Well, the only other thing I was thinking of too is Mary, you mentioned a time or two ago, I don't remember, something about losing it on an airplane.
Oh.
Yep.
Did you want to share that story?
No.
Or should we? Okay.
Not
No,
yet.
we're not.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
We're saving that for when we take this shit on the road.
That's right, we might do this from an airplane.
When we
No.
do this from an airport.
No, but I did.
Let me
oh
tell
my-
you what not to do, people.
Okay. Okay.
I was on an airplane. I was on a lot of airplanes last week. I was on 6, I think, and it was
yeah.
too many. But
I want a few next week. I get you.
and the following week, I do have. This is just super quick. So today, and this is why I wrote spelling out loud is my topic. So I was trying to think of the word loosest? No, wait. Oh, shit. I'm
Lucid?
sorry.
Lucid?
No, like
Oh.
like loses, like
Oh,
you
loses.
you lose
Like
something. You
like
lose-
loose versus
but-
loose.
Well, right. So
Yeah.
I'm okay. So in my head, I'm trying to type. This is actual real email. The last
Yeah.
email I typed
It's
before I
loose.
left the office, I was.
She's loose. He's loose. We lost
You know
it.
what she's looking?
Oh,
All right, go on,
All right,
please.
Anyway,
Move on.
Freudian.
I'm typing
Freudian moment right
an
there.
email, and I'm trying to say,
Loose lips.
no, it's loses, and I was like Looses, and I knew that was not the way to spell. And I'm
Uh-huh.
a good speller. I'm really.
You are a good speller.
I think I won a spelling contest at some point in my school life.
Spelling
Anyway,
bee.
I love spelling. I do
Yeah.
love it. And so, but I'm looking at this word, and Looses is not loses. It's looses, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like. This is a simple word. I feel like I type really much more complicated words than I can spell them right. So I'm just saying, haven't you ever had those situations where you're looking at it and you know that it's not right, but you're not sure, you're like second guessing yourself?
Oh, sure.
I second guess when I hear a word. If I hear a word that I say and it's like, huh, that's a funny word. And I can't tell you what kind of word, but it did happen to me on the road trip home. I can't tell you what it was though.
Was it dirty?
No.
Oh, you just
But
don't
it's
remember.
a simple word. Yeah, I just don't remember. But it's a simple word. And don't you ever think you say a word or think of a word? and
Loses is an easy
is
word.
it a silly? Well, you're talking spelling. I'm talking. Is that
Saying.
really
a word. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay.
What are you? You're neither. You can spell.
I can't.
and
No,
speak.
no. I am way better at math than I am spelling. Like I have to like double check,
Way better
triple
speller.
check. Yeah, I know. Well, history teacher.
History, right.
You've got an English
English
background.
minor.
Yeah.
No math. No math.
No math and stats and nursing and
Hope my
things.
clients aren't listening.
Yeah,
to this.
things like that. That's my jam. Like the rest of the stuff, I'm like, oh, I gotta rewrite
Give me
that.
that. I'll
No,
do
usually I'm rewriting my emails to avoid sounding like a bitch, but there's always that. I rewrote one last week, and I was talking to our president. And he's like, "That was a great email." He called me like the minute I pressed send. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh God, either I failed miserably, or maybe he found something else to worry about." It was that's how my brain worked because I worked on this God blessed email for about 3 hours because this person, the recipient, was not
Understanding.
no well and might not be the what is it brightest crayon in the box, sharpest tool in the toolbox. There's a list of things that
yes,
can go
there
on.
Brightest light.
Shining. That light bulb's a little dim. There's a million things happening right there.
How many analogies can we use? in
You
this?
got you got the picture now. So yes, I worked on it multiple times. I've set it aside. I got interrupted. I did a multiple. And he's like, "That's a great email." I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." I just talked to somebody else on the team, and I was like, "Man, I rewrote this email this many times to not sound like a bitch." And he just died laughing. He goes, "I just appreciate your self-awareness." I'm like, yes, thank you. I've worked on that. It's not present all the time, but every now and then. So
So good thought. And we used to teach this in our class.
did.
If you are feeling heated, not that she was feeling heated. I'm
no,
just saying.
I was just trying
If
not
you're-
to make somebody feel like a moron. But
So
yeah.
you should maybe pause like she did. You pause for just a minute,
Mm-hmm.
reread what you said, let it sit a minute. If you still feel good about it, be
Press
confident. Hit send. Do it. But if you're like,
Always reread.
I
Always.
don't know. And if you have that hesitation, then you might want to reword something. So.
Yep. So I might have reworded it multiple times. But yes, the things that we talk about in our fun-filled adventures with college students and business fraternities and whatnot, and back in the day in the office,
Yeah.
I actually do live by those rules
Yes.
and endure that coaching.
Me
And,
too.
yeah,
Me
so
too. It has served us well.
It has. It has. I've got one more. So we've got
Yes,
a couple minutes.
yeah.
So I was talking to Steph. We're walking into literally before we came down. Yeah, I think you were already here in said studio.
Yeah.
we're walking into wedding season. So, you know, September through November, there seems to be a
It's my
like,
wedding anniversary.
yeah, mine
Yeah.
too. Mine too.
You're
October.
April. Oh,
You're in
okay,
April.
That's right. You're
okay.
my birthday.
Yes.
Yes.
And yeah, you're coming right up,
Yep.
and I'm in October, and lots of weddings, and maybe not even weddings, just baby shower events in general. The beauty, and I am biased, of a handwritten thank you note.
Oh gosh, yes.
And it's, does it exist? Does it need to exist? Has it gone by the wayside? Are replacements acceptable? There's like, this is a multi-part question, which they always say never to do, so this isn't a multiple choice quiz or anything. It's just like that's how my brain works. And I still, in my professional world and my personal world, I still have stationery. I still write notes. I still, you know, that's a part of me, and maybe I'm outdated, and I'm okay with that being the case, because I just still feel like a personal handwritten note is a gift. But correct me, teach me, tell me where we are in society, and these ladies are gonna give their opinions, but I'd love to hear kind of what does everybody else think? We have so many generations that listen, and I wanna learn more.
Go ahead.
Well, just in the past week, we've received 2 handwritten notes at home. To home. And it is a special thing that somebody took a time, and it actually sits on our counter and, you know, for a few days, versus when you get the text, hey, thanks, you know, whatever, blah, blah, and no matter how much thought, or, I mean, still it's nice, but that handwritten in the mail is just,
Okay.
it's very,
It feels good, right?
yes.
I mean, not to
yes.
finish your sentence.
No,
it
but
just
yes,
kind of
it
feels
does.
good.
Like you went above and beyond.
Yeah.
And it's a very simple thing to do.
It really is.
And
What?
I'm just gonna say that I feel like with the way that people's time is, and if you even think about all of our time,
Yep.
and the time it would take to, I'm gonna say, if you know what you wanna say, it will take 1 minute. It will take you just as long to write a handwritten note. Now, it may take you a minute to put it in the envelope and to throw it in the mailbox, but still, I think that the thought is that it was so special that you took the time. I 100% handwrite meaningful thank you notes for even the littlest things, because somebody took the time to get you something. You know, I received a couple of things lately that was very special and very unexpected, and I absolutely took the time. And it's even those people you see every day that you could easily hand them a note. I still send it in the mail, because I always think about how you think about whenever you used to receive mail.
Yes.
And it was like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
this is not junk mail. Like, somebody actually is sending something. And we all know the world is different. People don't write letters like they used to. But I still feel like, even to younger people, and we would love to hear from you, younger people, if you received a
Please.
text and a card that said exactly the same thing, if your thought is it means the same thing, that is absolutely okay, because
Right.
we understand it's a different day and time. We're all a little bit older. I just know it means a lot more to me, because it means somebody took the time to write it versus type it. But that's my thought.
I love it.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
2 reasons this came up, and we've got just a little bit of time, I know, but so Hunter, so most of you know I have multiple children. He's my oldest boy, but number, I don't know, in the hierarchy, he's up top, near the top. His girlfriend went away to college, and he got her a card to let her, you know, hey, it's coming up on the first 3 weeks of school, and just wanted to celebrate this. And
Wow.
great step. I did not know. This kiddo has never addressed an envelope.
Yes.
He did not know what to do, so he brought it into me. He actually, it goes a step further. So we walked through the return address and the to and all of the things.
Right.
But putting it in the mailbox and putting the flag up. I mean, he
Oh
knew
my
enough
gosh.
to go to I think he actually bought the stamp at the grocery store at Schnucks. I think at customer service, that's where he got it, because he asked me, and I said, where can you get a stamp? I'm like, going postal, or you should be able to get it at Schnucks customer service, and they're a minute from our house, so I believe that's where he got it. But so he had a stamp, he had the envelope, he had the card, he had the written notes, handwritten in there. I didn't read it all. But I quickly learned, I'm like, wow.
They don't teach that.
No.
Like, what about
So-
writing checks too?
They don't teach
That's
it anymore.
true.
They don't
Yeah.
teach it, and
Yeah.
so all my kids have stationery, so they do know how to hand you a thank you note.
Okay.
They've all been
Yep.
sort of trained on that. They may not be the best because it takes follow up and parenting, so all of the above. But nonetheless, that's what kind of triggered this. I was like, he's sending her a card, and while it's not the same thing as a thank you, and then I thought back to a recent situation. I was like, this is interesting. I just wonder. So that's what drove it. I was like, oh, it's a whole new generation,
Yeah.
and not bad.
No,
just different.
so
it's just
we
different.
want, hopefully, you guys, so I think we're in the time where you're gonna do the spiel.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So please,
But yeah, that's interesting.
please, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I hope he got tons of brownie points for
I'm
that
guessing
one.
it's just now getting there, because the mail takes a little bit longer
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
days. I don't. They don't pick up at your house every day, right?
Yes.
Oh, they do?
They do. Late,
Okay.
but late, like 6 o'clock,
Yeah,
6,
why would
6:30.
they? Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
But she's right.
I know.
People would
They-
would message no mail today, no
Yes.
mail today.
Oh,
yes.
On the
thing.
neighborhood Facebook. Yeah.
So at one point, I thought, like, even in like St. Louis, like I think we used the O'Fallon
post office.
post
think you're
office,
right.
but they weren't doing mail every day for a short minute. Maybe it's I don't know, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, there's that.
All right. My gosh, I just feel like this is
This
so full
was
of
fun.
content.
We got a
Full of
lot.
content. Yeah.
It's been
No.
busy.
I know.
We've been out there
We
finding
love it.
things.
Episode 13.
All right. Well, since I'm tired
Lucky
now,
13.
Yes.
Is it really?
It
Is
is.
it?
Yeah. Well, we haven't
Okay.
posted 12 yet, but.
But well,
I know.
they'll know it.
They
Yeah,
don't
by
know.
then.
Oh well, whatever. It'll be there.
sometimes you come off as our smarter person, but not right now. So
At
anyway.
least we don't have storms that's cutting our path.
That's- Hey, we had a hiccup.
All right.
It was perfect.
Give it a spiel.
All right. So anyway, we'll go ahead and conclude that episode of Talking Threesome. And please, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns,
Please like and subscribe on YouTube, please.
Yeah,
on
and our
YouTube.
Instagram page too. That would be amazing.
Instagram would be great.
Mm-hmm,
We
So-
learned there was some sort of badge on YouTube. So if you see this on YouTube, which I think is where we publish it,
Hit it.
please like and subscribe, and we might get some sort of special participation trophy.
We,
Okay.
Even though we're not from that generation, we still like trophies.
Okay, so you can contact us by emailing us at talkingthreesome@gmail.com. On YouTube, you can see us at Talking Space Threesome. Instagram is Talking Threesome, all one word. And at Facebook, at Facebook, see how old I am? On Facebook, it's Talking Space Threesome. So we get around. Yes.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you
We love
for-
hearing from you.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thanks.